For us, all of us.
Sir, நான் resume பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கேன் சார். அந்த live check பண்ணு. Okay sir.
Yes sir, I was considering. Sir, I am talking according to sir. So Suren are Suren. Please mute yourself.
Sir, live started.
Okay.
Should I speak English? Normally, listen ma'am. Yes, Ravi, he called it. And then why again it is wrong? Okay, again I so M Ravi Kumar has already come again. Ravi.
Sir?
நீ வந்து லிங்க் அனுப்பியிருக்கல எல்லாருக்கும்.
Yes sir.
அந்த லிங்க்ல லைவ் வருதா செக் பண்ணிரு.
Okay sir.
Prashant. Surya Krishna Swami.
Yes sir.
Okay, Delton.
Okay sir.
Sir, Devanand was the winner. Devanand Devanand because in this case you are not credential. So Devanand.
Sir, Tilton.
Yes sir.
இப்போ லைவ் கொடுக்கலீங்களா சார்?
It's going on sir. Live is going on sir.
Okay. Okay sir, able to see. தெரியுது sir.
Okay sir. Okay. Yes sir. It's going on sir. Live is
ஏய் சேர்மன் ஜாயின் பண்ண சொல்லுப்பா.
Okay sir. சார் he's on the way to home sir. வீட்டுக்கு போயிட்டு இருக்கான்னு சொன்னாங்க. போய் ஜாயின் பண்றேன்னு சொன்னாங்க சார்.
Sir, Jyoti Sorban sir have joined. Jyoti sir, good evening sir.
Good evening. Good evening, sir.
Good evening sir.
Good evening, Jyoti. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, Ramesh.
Good evening sir.
Sir also have joined.
Good evening,
We
good evening.
started the live. It is program in live. So we are
Okay.
waiting for our chairman to join. Then we'll start the program.
Okay.
Welcome, Saravanan sir.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yes, sir.
How are you,
Our
sir?
program plan today, after chairman will have the welcome address, then I will be giving the information on energy conservation contest. After that, we will go for directly the presentation by students and professionals.
Okay.
So then we will conclude it, and we will do the judgment, and we will announce it. Maybe tomorrow we will announce the result.
Sure, sir.
Okay, that is the plan, sir.
Sure.
So you two, you yourself and Dr. Jyoti Sorban will decide the winner runner based on the mark. You can make it evaluation for 10 mark or whatever it is. You two will discuss and finalize.
Sure.
Saravanan sir, good evening sir.
Sir, good evening, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes sir.
How are you, sir? How are you, sir?
Fine sir.
Sir?
Tilton அவரு ஜாயின் பண்றாரா இல்லையா கேட்டியா? அப்படி கால் பண்ணி என்கிட்ட கூட நான் கேட்டுறேன், ப்ரோக்ராம் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிடலாம்.
Hello everyone. Good evening to all. I welcome you.
Switch on the video and
Yes sir, okay sir. Hello, good evening to all. I welcome you all to our energy conservation contest event, which is conducted by our IEIT VLC. I welcome you one and all to the event. Now I request our Honorary Secretary, Dr. L. Ramesh, to initiate the program.
okay.
He will.
Thank you, Tilton, and so very very warm welcome to all the participants of the energy conservation contest, and welcome our judges. So this event which we planned not to conduct a lecture, so every time which we have the program called Energy Conservation Day, normally what we will do, we will call some experts. We will call some expert and ask the expert to talk about the energy conservation, and after that they will give conclusion. So we don't want to do like that. That is what the last meeting it was decided to host the Energy Conservation Day like a contest by providing two type of event. One is for faculty members, professionals, and one is for students. So students can able to provide their innovative idea on energy conservation related to their home, related to the industry, related to the any kind of energy conservation which they need to provide. And professionals have to provide the information on about the energy conservation implementation. This is what which we thought. Then based on that we will select and we will provide contribution certificate, and winner runner will we can able to provide the some
link
that is a 2000 worth price.
Zoom.
Maybe Tilton, you can mute and so this is what the idea which we thought, and we had a good,
join soon.
limited we had limited registration, and in that limited registration, some we shortlisted, and finally the teams are today for the presentation. They already given the presentation in video and there's a PPT also. Today they are going to give the oral presentation to the judges, and based on the evaluation, they will be awarded. In the announcement of the result will be by tomorrow. So based on the result, once the prize, we will get the prizes. Once the prize is ready, the winners will be invited to IET VLC office, and our chairman and secretary will give the prizes. So this is what the idea which we thought. What is the idea behind this is that we want to identify the young innovative minds, and we want to appreciate the people, those who are the contributors. But unfortunately, we communicated with all the 1,400 our professional members. We got very few response from the professional members. Very good response we got from the students. Out of students, we shortlisted around 10 members today. Professionals, 4 or 5 professionals are here for presentation. So this is what about the program. Now I request Tilton to continue for the presentation. Tilton, unmute. Tilton, unmute.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your addressing. Now I welcome our judges, Dr. N.M. Jyoti Swarubam, sir, and Dr. G. Saravanan, sir. So welcome, sir.
Thank you.
So now we are going to conduct the contest presentation. I request our participants one by one to present your video or PPT format to present to our judges. They will now judge your videos on whatever it is you are going to present now. Now I welcome Mr. G. Logamitran to present your presentation.
Am I audible?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Can I share my presentation?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I guess the host has to enable screen sharing for that. I'm not able to share my screen.
Just a minute.
Okay.
Now we can able to share, I think.
Yes, sir. Is my screen visible? Hello?
Yeah, it is visible.
My name is Lokamitran. I'm from RF Engineering College from ENI department, third year. So my idea for energy conservation is using microgrids. So
Excuse me, Lokamitran.
Hello.
So voice is echoing.
oh, it's echoing.
Yeah.
One second, sir. Is it okay now, sir?
Now okay. You can proceed.
Okay. So I'm Lokamitran from RMK Engineering College, from Electronics and Instrumentation Department, third year. So I'm here to present my idea on energy conservation, and my idea is to implement microgrids. So before going into it, let me explain what's their currently widely used system. So current system is like large centralized power stations produce power and they send it to the grid, and from grid the power is transferred to the end users. So in this process, around 6 to 7% is lost as transmission losses, which is generally heat. So again, the other problem here is generally large power plants use fossil fuels, which cause global warming. So again, that's a problem which we face. So to cope with this, microgrids shall be implemented. So what is a microgrid? A microgrid is a grid, but it is a local energy source. So these microgrids are powered by normal grids as well as other power sources. So this is a major advantage of this. So they are built for a specific area, Hence, here the transmission loss which we get in the traditional power grids are overcome. The other problem, the other advantages here is microgrids can operate directly on DC as well. So the electronics which we use generally use DC, but for transporting purposes from grids to our home, the DC from the power plant converted to AC and sent to the grid, and again the AC power is sent to our home.
அப்படிதான் சார். சரி சரி.
And again the DC is converted to AC, and again it is converted to DC when we use for charging our phones and things like that. So again 7 to 30% of energy is wasted here. And and the other advantage here is here solar energy and wind energies can be used as alternate source. So when the power grids fail, the users still get power with the renewable energy sources which can be used. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Logamitra. Thank you for your presentation. Now, next our Dakshinamurthy, he will present his presentation.
Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yeah, you cannot. We can hear you. Now you can screen share this. Yeah.
So it's sharing, sir?
Yeah, it's on live.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Myself, Dakshinamurthy R from EEE Department, RMD Engineering College. Hello there. I have been working on the conservation of street lights with this project. Practical implementation of this project is a bit tricky, as well as it's challenging too, because it's cost very high. But it very well demonstrates an idea of energy conservation. Street lights standing tall and brightening up dark nights consume a matching amount of energy. The question is that, is it actually necessary to light up these guys throughout the night? Give it a thought. Excluding the expressways and highways, rest of the roads do not witness much traffic at night. It can be said that these roads have almost negligible commuters. So using the street lights smartly is important, which in turn will save considerable amount of energy. Actually, my project is that. Coming to my project, this project consists of two parts: monitoring the traffic and operating the streetlights accordingly. The first part, monitoring the traffic, I use a basic ultrasonic sensor and infrared LED sensors, the proximity sensor, to track the vehicle movement on the road. My actual design is that to place an ultrasonic or infrared sensors at the beginning and the end of the road. Suppose we assume that a road contains of 15 street lights, sir. At the starting end and then the starting point and then the final point, we have placed this ultrasonic sensor as well as the IR proximity sensor. When a vehicle or a person moves through it, there will be a signal through the sensor. This will at basically 3 to interval of சார் இப்போ ஒரு லைன்ல 15 சார் தமிழ்ல பேசணும் தப்பு இல்லையே சார்? சார் இப்போ ஒரு லைன்ல 15 லைட்ஸ் இருக்கவங்க சார், எப்பயுமே வந்து எவ்ரி தேர்ட் இல்லைன்னா ஃபோர்த் லைட், எல்லா லைட்டுமே எரியாது, எவ்ரி தேர்ட் இல்லைன்னா ஃபோர்த் லைட் மட்டும் எரிஞ்சு நிற்கும். இப்ப யாருன்னா ஒருத்தவங்க வந்து இந்த சென்சாரை தாண்டி போகும்போது இந்த சென்சாருக்கு சிக்னல் வந்ததுன்னா எல்லா லைட்டும் எரிய ஆரம்பிக்கும் சார். அதே மாதிரி ஸ்டார்டிங் எண்ட்ல சிக்னல் கிடைச்சி ரிசீவ் ஆயிட்டோன்னே அது ஆர்டினோ மூலமா போயிட்டு எல்லா லைட்டும் எல்லா ஸ்ட்ரீட் லைட்டும் எரியும். அதே மாதிரி இந்த கம்ப்யூட்டர் வந்து எண்ட் லைனை கிராஸ் பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம் ஒரு சிக்னல் கிடைக்கும். அந்த சிக்னல் கிடைச்ச அடுத்த 30 செகண்ட்ஸ் டிலே கழிச்சு, ஏன்னா அவங்க போனவங்க வந்து அங்கேயே கூட நின்று இருக்கலாம். அதனால அந்த சிக்னல் கிராஸ் அவங்க தாண்டி முடிச்சோடனே ஒரு 30 செகண்ட்ஸ் கழிச்சு இந்த ஸ்ட்ரீட் லைட்ஸ் ஃபுல்லாக ஆஃப் ஆகிடும் சார். தென் இதை வந்து நான் அல்ட்ராசோனிக் சென்சார் வச்சும் பண்ணலான்னு ஒரு ஐடியா இருக்கேன். இன்னொன்று சார், பீசோ எலக்ட்ரிக் சென்சார், அது வந்து வைப்ரேஷனை டிடெக்ட் பண்ணுறதுக்கூடிய சென்சார். அதை வந்து இந்த ஸ்டார்டிங்லையும் எண்டிங்லையும் ஒரு ஸ்பீட் பிரேக்கர் மாதிரி வச்சுட்டோம்னா இது வைப்ரேஷன் டிடெக்ட் பண்ணுச்சுன்னா, அதுவும் வந்து பெரிய வெஹிக்கல்ஸ்க்குலாம் இப்போ சப்போஸ் ரோடு பெருசாக இருந்ததுன்னா இந்த பீசோ எலக்ட்ரிக் சென்சார் வந்து நமக்கு யூஸாக இருக்கும் சார். அவ்வளோதான் சார். இப்போ நான் வந்து சும்மா ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிளுக்கு 15 லைட் சொல்கிறேன். ஒரு ரோட்டில் எவ்வளோ லைட் வேணா இருக்கலாம், நம்ம அந்த ஸ்பெசிஃபிக் இன்டர்வல் வச்சு இதை நம்ம இது பண்ணுறோம் சார், டிசைன் பண்ணியிருக்கோம் சார். அவ்வளோதான் சார். When the changes detector on the IR ultrasonic sensor, the LED lights representing the street lights turned on to provide a better range of vision. As நான் சொன்னாங்க அந்த 15 lights example அதுதான் சார். Thank you sir.
Thank you Dakshinamurthy.
Yes sir. Any questions?
Sir, Saravanan sir, Jyoti sir. Sir, in between you have any questions you want to ask, any questions to participants, you may ask sir.
Yeah, Dakshinamurthy.
Yes,
So you told that again, this is a concept which can be worked out to monitor the traffic and with the help of the ultrasonic sensors.
Not to monitor the traffic, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. To monitor the traffic as well as to control the street lights, sir.
Okay. So இதுக்கு ஏதாவது ஒரு பைலட் மாடல் மாதிரி ஏதாவது பண்ணி பார்த்துருக்கீங்களா? பண்ண முடியுதா? May not be implementation, but have you ever had an opportunity to do that and validate that? The thought வந்து
சின்னதா ஒரு மாடல் ஒன்னு பண்ண சார், பட்
Okay.
இதுவாகல. ஒரே நிமிஷம் சார். சார் வீடியோல அதை அட்டாச் பண்ணியிருந்தேன் சார். இது வந்து இது வந்து ஒரு சின்ன மாடல் சும்மா டிசைன் பண்ணது சார். பட் ஆனால் நம்ம வந்து இந்த மாடலே எல்லா இடத்துக்கும் சூட் ஆகும்னு சொல்ல முடியாது சார். அது ஒவ்வொரு இடத்த பொறுத்து இருக்கு சார். நம்ம அந்த இடத்துக்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரி தான் டிசைன் பண்ணணும்.
இதை யூஸ் பண்ணி உங்களால எங்கேயாவது ஒரு இடத்துலயாவது ஒர்க் பண்ண முடிஞ்சுதா? பார்க்க முடிஞ்சுதா?
முடியும் சார். முடிஞ்சது சார்.
முடிஞ்சுதா?
முடியும் சார். பட் ஆனால் நான் இன்னும் ப்ராக்டிக்கல் ட்ரை பண்ணல சார். முடியும் சார். ஆனால் கண்டிப்பா சார்.
ஓகே, ரைட்.
வேற என்ன சார்? இதுல இன்னும் ரொம்ப காம்ப்ளெக்ஸான ஆப்ரேஷன் எதுவும் இல்லை சார். எல்லாமே ஈஸியா இருக்கக்கூடிய ஆப்ரேஷன் தான் சார். அதே மாதிரி கவுண்டும் இருக்கு சார். இப்ப ஸ்டார்டிங்ல இந்த ரோடு ஃபர்ஸ்ட்ல வந்து டிடெக்ட் பண்ணி அது வந்து அந்த கவுண்ட் இப்ப யாருன்னா ஒருத்தவங்க உள்ள வந்திருக்காங்கன்னு ஆர்டினோக்கு வந்து இது போயிடுச்சுன்னா அவங்க வெளியே போற வரைக்கும் அந்த லைட் எரியும் சார். அது வந்து அந்த கவுண்ட் பிளஸ் மைனஸ் அந்த ஆப்ரேஷன்ல தான் சார். கோடிங் இருக்கு. ஐ காண்ட் கோடிங் அது இப்போ அவைலபிளா சார். ஆனா முடியும் சார். இது திஸ் கேன் பாசிபிள் சார். Hello.
Yes, Dakshinamurthy, thank you for your demonstration and presentation of your video and so on.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next,
Thanks
I welcome.
for the opportunity, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Dakshinamurthy. Now I welcome M. Vimla to present your presentation to our judges.
Shall I share the screen?
Yeah, you may. Please.
My screen visible?
Yes, we can able to see.
Thank you. Good evening to everyone present over here for the contest today. I am Vimala, working as assistant professor in RMK Engineering College. I would like to appreciate IITVLS Thiruvallur Local Center for the wonderful initiation. I'm here to present about my energy conservation idea done by me based on the solar energy in my home, present in Neenjur, Thiruvallur district. I have 2 solar modules installed in the terrace of the residential building. This is the building in which the 2 solar modules are installed at the top. Okay, those power generated by the solar modules are utilized by the electrical equipment that is present in the first floor, and the system is a standalone system. 2 modules of same rating I have chosen. Each one has 320 watts per each maximum power, and the voltage of about 37.2 volt and current of 8.61 volt. All the modules of both the modules are monocrystalline type, and before installing the system, I have done preliminary testing by connecting it with the resistive load, and moving on to the conservation part I have done. I have installed the module in the month of August 2020. So I referred the billing the previous 1 year back. It was 3,290 when I referred it, but now the cost was reduced to 40% from the billing, and that is how we have conserved the energy in the home. And that's all about the presentation. Thank you for the opportunity given.
Now I request our judges if there are any queries to ask regarding the presentation.
Thank you, Vimala, for that. And the good point is you have validated what we have designed, and it is working, and it is showing the result also. So
Yes,
do you have any plans to extend this to, or you are going to stick on with just 2 modules, or you're going to stick
No, sir. I have to increase the capacity of the module, so I'm working on it.
Okay. So one other thing is, of course, you are conserving the electricity or energy, and what is the scope, or what is the reaction of your neighbors, or because you have installed in your home, is it creating an impact in the community, or because the basis of anything is to have an impact on society? How is
Yes,
it
sir,
happening there?
I have calculated the payback period, and it was around 7.1 years for my system. So I'm trying to put the ideas towards my neighbors, and they really wanted to do it and in their home, but still they have some issue with the cost of the solar panel, and I'm just trying to help them with those technical part.
Right. Thank you so much, Vimala.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Vimala ma'am. Thank you for your presentation of your solar model. Now I request Nagamurga to present your presentation to our judges.
Yes, sir. 1 second.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello.
You can screen share now.
The meeting is going on. You didn't join us.
What's that?
Join soon. Join soon. We are waiting for you. Yes, sir.
Is my screen visible, sir?
Okay, you can share your video. It's not a problem. Okay.
Sir, is my screen visible now, sir?
Yeah, it's visible.
Visible,
okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone. This is Nagamurga from Department of Mechanical Engineering, Sri Ram College, to present about my idea on green walls. Well, green walls, this is not something about some technical idea. It's just
speak slow, Mr. Nagamurga. Nothing is going to happen. So just go slow, speak slow.
Okay,
you're not even Nagamurga from Sri Ram, but from where you're calling?
Sri Ram Engineering College, Vepampattu, sir.
Okay. And you are from which department and which year?
So Department of Mechanical Engineering, from pursuing final year, sir.
Okay. Go ahead. And speak slow.
Okay, sir. So here I am about to present about my concept of green walls. Whatever we say, Delhi is a capital of nation, but today Delhi is called as a new name called pollution capital of India. So pollution is rising in a rocket range in Delhi, not only in Delhi, near to all places. So what are the steps taken care to avoid this? Public awareness been given enough, but still it is not giving any possible solutions. As well as from the state and central, they are trying to decrease the pollution, but still the pollution or air pollution in Delhi is not coming under control. Not only Delhi pollution, we are saying only Delhi pollution because it is under stage where it is we have to feel very take actions, but still all the places the pollution is constantly rising. It is not only, it is called a chain link where we technical people very well know that it's a chain link which is can also connect in a glacier melting or global warming. So as a solution, we have several solutions, but people not following solutions very well commonly on not taking it serious. Whatever we prefer any technical type of solutions, even in a street from 100 houses, just 20 to 25 houses will go forward for technical solutions. Still 75 people not going forward for any technical solutions. So here to cover total that 75 houses too, I have proposed my idea of green walls. Well, green roofs is one of the very common thing where today even people follow that. It is nothing but the top floor of the terrace of the houses they use it to plant. But green walls is something new. Roof is a place where only limited area is covered, but walls is a place which protects our houses from everything. What about planting trees? Actually, I received this idea from while reading blog in Africa, some blogs related conservation of energy, which is called the Great Green Wall. Generally, we people know about the Great Wall of China, but in 2007, a new project called the Great Green Wall was established in Africa. The only reason is to protect environment. Very well, we people know that Sahara Desert, it's the home of Africa. Not only Africa is facing several dots to control that. A new conservation project called Great Green Wall. So the objective of the project is simple: to develop a border of called full of trees. So they are planning to plant trees, a tree border, so full of a forest which a border connection. So they understand the importance of trees. So why don't we implement this idea in our own style? It's called the walls, green wall or the living walls. So what about the solution? What we can get from it? Definitely, number one, controls the temperature and humidity. So whenever we go and sit near a plant or tree, we will definitely feel some positive feeling and a relaxation. So because it brings some humidity and automatically helps in controlling water things. So the heat reduction is one of the second best thing. Even when you sit near a tree, even at the cities or city places, we still get some relaxation and some peacefulness, because heat, the surrounding heat is automatically reduced. Carbon footprint recycling is very well known thing. High sound absorption, even it's one of the greater advantage of this method. If we plant the trees along the walls, the external sound, even in the city side, the buses sound and the car horn sound, it will reduce the sound absorption naturally. And the fifth thing is, it is applicable to all cheap practical residential commercial buildings. We have been seeing some plants as a decoration plants, but how about replacing decoration plants with full of wall? So it will definitely give a greater solution. Not only that, the objective of my project is to utilize existing sorry sir, my phone is not visible. Actually, I was planning to present in laptop. My laptop is not working. So first object is utilize all the existing features we have. That's I already said about, not about concentrating only the technical people. For the 25 technical people in street, there are several people, but for the 75 they need some basic awareness. So to cover the 70 people is my objective of the idea. The second one is 1 second. The second one is encouraging people to come forward to this place. So for an example, if we show the people how to plant, there are several new methods evolving, they're keeping tree bags and all these things. So if we suggest people about all these things, people will definitely come forward, because it is not going to disturb anything and it will create a new look for them. So cheap, affordable, and practical in all places. Definitely, it is cheap, affordable. Planting a tree would doesn't be any cost. But the fourth thing is, it won't disturb environment or people. For an example, if you are trying to create some new plants in front of the houses, we have to dig. But if we plan to keep a hanging type of walls, so it will not disturb. So we are not going to dig any road, dig the roads or the garden, but still we can place. So it is easy and it won't disturb anything. And the fifth thing is solve an existing additional problem. What is additional problem? So people in showrooms or all other industrial places, they have to maintain their walls, because walls, they are the external appearance. It gives neat and neatness to a surrounding. So if we plant the trees, it will be naturally beautiful. We don't need to even maintain. So for industry and corporate people, they very well know that for the interior is one of very important thing to take care. So if we plant all the trees and start establish living wall, even their maintenance cost will gradually reduce. These are the objectives of my idea, and I'm open to doubts, sir.
Thank you, Nagamurga. The concept is really good, and I think one good thing is you can go ahead and implement this, and you can also motivate others to follow this. So it is not something difficult or complex in nature to understand and implement it. It is as simple as building a wall by use of trees. Basically, a Go Green kind of an initiative where you can plant as much trees as possible to build a kind of an wall to increase that, reduce the pollution.
Call is now being recorded.
So that is fine. And the only thing is, have you ever tried this as part of the project? So that is my question.
Sir. Yes, sir. I planted 2 to 3 rose plants in my house, and I'm waiting for the plant to some growth. Whenever the plants start to grow, I'm planning to buy a plant bag which is eco-friendly bags, which is available in market. If we bought the bag, we can just hang the bag inside our compound or wall somewhere. So that we can keep the plant as a shelf like this. So the continuous bags we can keep on place the plants in each and every pocket. It will be looks like stepping, sir. I'm just start to plant the trees, 3 decoration plants, rose plants. I start to plant, sir, near my house.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Nagamurga. Thank you for your presentation. It was a nice idea of a green wall.
Thank you, sir.
Now, thank you. You can close your screen share. Now I welcome Radha Ramogan sir to present his presentation under professional category. So welcome, sir.
Good evening, everybody. This is Radha Ramogan, working as professor in Computer Application Department, and I am a student convener for Institution of Engineers, MGR Student Center, and it is under IETVLC. I have been continuously coordinating with the students for many implementations, and more concern is being done for energy saving aspect since last 2 years. And in our MGR campus for faculty, especially for faculty members, with the support of students, we have trained for energy saving campaign, and nearly about 150 faculty members implemented the energy saving concept. And I just want to share a brochure which has been used for energy saving aspect, and we are circulating this among the different section of people, like faculty members within the university. If it is outside, it is been circulated for different residential people, families, whereby they will be able to catch hold of energy saving aspect very easily, and they can follow and adopt. So this pamphlets has been circulated in Chennai with the help of our students, and nearly about 500 houses has been created for awareness, and out of 500, 300 houses have implemented successfully this energy saving campaign. What is the final outcome of this campaign? If you see, they were able to say, for example, per day, 1 unit has been saved. This 1 unit, if you are calculating for a year, nearly about each and every house is able to save nearly about 365 units. So if you take, say, for example, as we have implemented successfully for 300 houses, 300 into 365 units has been saved in a year. So that is a achievement we have got, and which after successful implementation of the same. And apart from this, we are conducting many events also for conservation of energy with the students, and we invite technical experts to share their ideas so that we can improve this implementation in a better way, and we can lead the energy conservation team for a better task. And we have also, being a university, we have hostel facility. We have to incorporate the same thing to our university also. In this point, we have taken the boys hostel as a target, and we have done the same energy saving audit. We have conducted energy saving audit, and we have successfully implemented, and we are able to reduce the total expenditure, say for example, per month comes around 2 lakhs for the boys hostel, it has been reduced by 20%, which is of course a greatest saving for our university campus as such. And this is how we are trying to implement realistically and optimally, so that all the people who are involved, or those people who follow this energy saving campaign, they get very great benefits. And above this, we have also creating patterns. We are trying to, we are actually in the process of preparing for patterns for energy saving audit. We are trying to create a product that could give a very good support for energy conservation. And also very recently, I have published, I have not published, it's yet to be published, a chapter for an international book, which is actually the title of this book, the title of the chapter is Crop Yield Forecast by Optimum Utilization of Resources, especially water resources, and also all energy resources that has been utilized by the crop for with a better yield. So based on that focus, I have published a chapter which is going to be published in the international edition of a book, which is Canada based. So these are all the things we are doing, and more focus is being given, especially for the campaign with the IEA student members. Right now, we have completed 500 house awareness. We are trying to complete. We have a target for another five years. We want to complete at least 10,000 houses with an awareness campaign, and thereby we are able to increase the implementation, say from 300 house to nearly about 5,000, 6,000 houses for implementation in Chennai. Then, moreover, it may be extended to other cities also. So this is what we are trying to do. Hopefully, we can achieve this task. We have greater support from our management and also Dean Evans office and IEA TVLC chapter. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to explain whatever achievement that has been made since so many years. Thank you.
Now I request our judges to ask questions.
Professor, I think a lot of good work has gone into with regard to the conceptualizing what we want to do, and take further to the student community, as well as trying to expand to the boys hostel and wherever it is possible. So that is really a good thing. And the campaign that you have done with regard to the posters, what you have made and circulated, of course, I was also part of the team here. That's again a good recognition of what has been given there, because saving 1 unit at least per day is again a big thing when you calculate over a period of time. These are good initiatives that you have done, and probably maybe what I was looking for is like a kind of an these initiatives definitely will go a long way for the students and for the community. But my thought was any novel initiative of kind of, because the earlier presentations had some kind of an ingredients or chips or solar energy. So any kind of an actual implementation happened with regard to whatever you put forth. So my only question is, so whatever you are trying to propagate and implement it, have that been seen in some place or the other, so that we have a proof of the pudding what we have done?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for your encouraging words. And I can easily get your point that we are able to we are trying to prepare a paper that could that is going to be again it will be improvised into a pattern, which is going to fetch you a product that is what we are planning to do right now. It is under
waiting.
It is already under process, and most probably very soon we will be able to come out with that.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your presentation. Now I request G. Charlada to present her presentation under the student category.
Hello,
Welcome,
sir.
Charlada.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, we can hear you.
Audible.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Charulada, you can start the presentation.
Sir, it's a video, sir. Could you hear that?
I'm Charulata from RMD Engineering College. My idea
வெங்கடேஷ் வரலையா? அவன் கனெக்ட் ஆகலையா?
using speed bump.
வர உங்களுக்கு வெங்கடேஷ் கனெக்ட் ஆகல. செவில் சார் பிக் பண்ணல போனை.
Charulada, you can continue, ma. Charulada? Charulada, you can continue. Charulada, you can stop sharing and give the oral presentation. If you have a problem in sharing, you can stop sharing and give the oral presentation. You start the presentation, ma. Charulada, what you are doing, we don't know.
Charulada?
Charulada, kindly present your presentation. We can't hear your voice and presentation also.
You can present, ma. Actually, share your screen and present. Actually, video is not working and the voice is not audible. So what you do is you just you are having the PPT. No, you share the PPT and you start presenting as normal presentation.
Unmute your audio, Charulada.
Silas Stephen, sir, you asked Charulata to give the oral presentation. That itself okay.
Yes,
No
sir.
need to start the PPT.
I'm talking with you, sir. I'm talking with you.
Okay.
You give oral presentation, ma.
Yeah.
Okay, you share your presentation. Actually, we are able to see only your browser, not the PPT. Oh, okay. You show your PPT and you present. Okay, thank you. You start presenting, ma. We are able to see your screen. Charulata, we are able to see your screen. You talk. Charulata?
Charulata, we can't able to hear
We
your
are able to see your
voice.
screen, ma. You have to talk. Your voice is not audible.
Okay, sir.
No, you the meeting only.
What's that?
Now join.
Yeah.
Hilton, sir. Okay, join
Yes,
again.
sir. Okay.
Sir, Venkatesh is there. You can ask him to present.
Okay, sir. Now I request Venkatesh V to present his presentation to our judges. Kindly please present, Venkatesh. You can share your screen. Venkatesh, you unmute your audio.
Hilton, you will inform about his category.
Yes, sir. Venkatesh, you can present your presentation under student category. Kindly please present. Venkatesh, unmute your audio and give your presentation.
Sorry, sir. Here some network issues I forgot, sir. I'm listening.
Yeah, now we can able to hear you, Venkatesh.
Can talk.
You can share your screen if you have.
Okay. I'm sharing my screen.
Okay.
Then we can come back to it. Actually, my problem statement is the junction box, different type of junction box we are going to procedures now.
So, Venkatesh, first introduce yourself. Who are you? From where you are calling, and which college, and what is the branch study?
Okay, sir. Good evening, everyone. I am Venkatesh, V. Venkatesh. I am student from Dr. MJ Education Research Institute. I am pursuing my BTech third year CSE department, and thanks for the opportunity for this presentation. We are going to presentation. So, shall we start the presentation, sir?
Yeah.
Venkatesh, start, pa. Venkatesh, you can.
Actually, this is especially made for the people.
Venkatesh, you will do the oral presentation. No need of PPT. Your PPT is not able to view. You do the oral presentation.
Okay, sir. Actually, our presentation will be for the people who are traveling long distance every day, sir. For them, it will be a mini junction box which will be in a cubed 3x4 size. Currently, we are working for it, and it will be have a contactless charging also, sir. With the help of single phase wire with the 3 amp network, we are doing that. Junction box for now we have contains more space, sir, and it does not have any USB port. So those who can travel like photographers or those are traveling from for office from home, they can't able to carry the many chargers at a time. So we are finding a smart way for to say the junction box. Sir. In this junction box, we are connecting the energy saving capacity with solar power also. That's all, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now I request the judges to ask if there are any questions to ask him.
First of all, most of the people I would like to say here, it can be Venkatesh or whoever it is. See, when you're going to present a project to a panel of judges, first keep in mind that a project consists of certain elements. So you are just giving 2 or 3 slides and saying that I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and just moving away. So what is the novelty of the idea you have income first? So that is the first thing you need to bring out in your project, or the problem statement what Venkatesh was telling. Later, how the concepts would be used and what is the way you are using that. Third, whether the implementation capability is there for that project to go on, get implemented wherever it is. And what would be the future scope if it is getting implemented? Can it be extended to the society or to the community wherever it is? And how you put all these together to give as a presentable form so that we can understand history and judge the presentation what you are showing. So please understand, henceforth when you come for a presentation, it should be a presentation. There must be a template. At least have some 8 slides in stock so that you bring in all your ideas so that we can understand that. Don't just show 2 or 3 slides and say this is what I am doing and I'm not going to do this. So hope you understand, and Venkatesh, the same thing is applicable to you. The idea may be good, but the way you present it definitely needs some improvement. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for your suggestions. Now I welcome Dr. Sila Stephen to present his presentation under professional category. Sir, welcome, sir. Hello, sir. Hello. Sila Stephen, sir. Sir, please unmute your audio and present, sir. Sir, kindly unmute your audio, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Now we can hear you, sir.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Thanks to Ramesh sir and Jayarajan sir for organizing such events. And also, I thank the judges for giving me the opportunity, and also I thank all the participants for attending this particular program. Now, what I'm going to present is a bridge to the future net zero energy homes, DC appliances and DC power distribution systems, by which you can conserve the energy. Okay, now I am Dr. D. Cyrus Stephen, a professional member of IE India Tiruvallur Local Center. I am very much happy to present a small idea, innovative idea for energy conservation in Indian market. Actually, this has been implemented in various homes across the countries, but actually it is very few in India. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to present my idea which can be implemented in India. Now here, what is a direct DC power system? So here, when you consider DC power system, the major advantage is it can provide energy and cost saving in the residential built environment. But actually here, why we are not able to implement this in India is due to the lack of mature market for appliances that have a DC input and can readily operate on a DC. Now here in this, what I have done is I have made a primitive study on comprehensive market and cost assessment of the current DC ready appliance market for the dominant residential end use application. Now here, what is the question is why we have to move for DC. Now here we know that in our market AC is dominant and everywhere we use AC. So though we have some DC applications, we convert that AC into a DC and we move on with it. But here now in today's market, the appliances and distributed electricity sources are favoring the DC. Okay, so due to the evolvement of photovoltaic cells, we have the light emitting diodes, we have the consumer electronics, brushless permanent magnet DC motor, BLDC motors, and we have a battery by which we can it is favoring the DC. Okay, so and also according to study, DC saves energy up to some 30% of our residential electricity usage. Now here we are going to discuss some of the appliances that can operate in DC which are available in our Indian market, and here we are going to consider only the Indian market. Now the first one is the refrigerator. This one is a DC refrigerator that is available even in Amazon. So here the power rating is 40 to 100 watts and the brand is Sinfin. Here it uses a brushless DC compressor and it costs about some 20,000 INR. So next one is the water heater. This is also a DC water heater which can use in our homes. So its power consumption is 450 watts. The voltage rating is 250 volt DC. So the cost is about some 11,000 INR. Similarly, the BLDC fans are available much in the market. We have the super fans, Orient, Automax, so various brands are available. So which operates in 12 volt DC as well as 24 volt DC. So the best price is 2,545 rupees with the Orient brand. So next we also have lights. We have the LED lights and various lights which can operate in DC. So which is available in 12 volt 12 voltage and its capacity is about some 15 watts. So the cost of the bulbs as well as the tube light, it varies from about some 300 rupees to 600 rupees. So now similarly we have the mixers which is also available in Preeti brand, so which is 600 wattage, but actually for our house utilization 750 watt is more preferred, but in DC the 600 wattage is the available appliance rating which is available in Preeti, which operates at 12 volt, so it costs is about some 5,000 rupees. Similar Orient is also having a brand. Okay, so here when you consider all this equipment, now I am considering a 2 BHK home, that is a home with a hall as well as 2 bedrooms and a kitchen. So normally our appliance will be a refrigerator, a mixer will be there, 8 tubelets may be required, 4 bulbs may be required, we need a water heater, we need a television. Here I have not considered the air conditioners. So here if you consider all this equipment, the total wattage when you use the DC equipment, it comes around some 1,350 watts. So if you consider the cost, the estimation is about some 79,400 rupees. So if you including DC cabling, if you want to convert your entire home into a DC home, it costs is about some 79,400 rupees, including all the appliances. Next one is here, I am giving the schematic diagram. So now with the schematic diagram, I have not only considered the DC, I also have, in order to have a net zero, I have included the PV array also, PV system also. That can be included or not, it is our wish. Now, if you have only DC, the cost saving is about some 30% of your electric billing. And if you include the PV array also, here you can further minimize or conserve energy and save money. Okay, so here when you consider the schematic diagram, our diagram will be like this. So you may be having a AC to DC converter. So to convert AC into DC, so here it can be directly fed to the high power loads. If you want a lower loading, you can again go for a DC to conversion systems, and by which you can also connect to a low power load. Okay, so now if you are having a PV array that has been installed in your house, so you have to go for a charge controller and you need a battery, and it can be connected with the existing system of a DC home. So this is the simple schematic diagram we can have for our scheme. Now here we know that, so nowadays we know the solar PV system, it is a plug and play system. Now we have, for example, according to our load, we calculate comes around some 1,350 watts. So by using a plug and play option, so many brands are now available. By using those brands, so by you investing some 1 lakh rupee, we can also include the solar PV into system. So now what we have in our system is, we have a DC appliance connected to our system and also having a solar PV. Okay, so now actually, as I told you, if we have a DC system, we can save 30% of your consumption charges. Now here I have done a small calculation with the urban energy calculator. So now if I having a billing of some 2,000 rupees per month and I'm consuming about some 6 to 650 units per month. So here I am having a 200 square feet area at my top roof. So by which I can save about some 9,653 rupees. So this is a small calculation which is being given by the urban energy calculator. So now at overall, I can just summarize the cost saving that has been done. So I have installed a DC system with the cost of 1,79,000 rupees 400. So here normally my energy consumption will be 2,000 per month. So it comes around some 24,000 rupees per year. So if I have DC alone, I can save about some 7,900 rupees according to the calculation. Similarly, if I also add a solar with it, I can add up to some 4,500. So in all periods. So this is the calculation that has been given by the urban energy calculator. So the total saving per year is about some 12,400. So here by this calculation, we can conclude that with my bill, I can have this particular scheme and I can save up to 50% of the energy as well as 50% of the cost that has been for the consumption. But here, as I told you, this I have done considered for an Indian system, but there are many barriers in the Indian system. But in many countries, there are various products. The first one is the ready products are not available. As I told you, only very few DC appliances are available because we know that manufacturers always go for manufacturing if they need the consumers, if there is a demand. Okay, but actually the DC equipment appliance demand is very less. So the manufacturers are not willing to do with it. So only small startup industries or small industries, they are moving with the production of some DC appliances. Okay, so but actually we have to break this barrier. Okay, so if you break this barrier, so we can have some DC homes. Next one is, so government can take some initiatives and given some preference to the manufacturers who go for some DC manufacturing. So it will be a recommendation. Okay, next one is lack of information. So many informations regarding DC are not available. So as we are with the AC, many information regarding it is not available. So we can have some resource centers by which we can give some awareness about the DC, and also we can give some information. Next one is lack of awareness. So here DC products is another factor that limits the size of the DC ready product market. So many lack of awareness is there, and also standard is also one of the major problem. Okay, so already we know that we will be using some mobile phone. Some chargers will not suit for a particular mobile phone. So likewise, plug is a major problem. So the devices are not of standard. So plugs, connectors, all this has to be made as a standard for DC system also. So by breaking all these barriers, we can have a have better energy conservation, and also we can save energy. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your presentation. Now I request the judges to inquire if there are any question.
Cyrus Stevens, sir, I think you have taken almost everybody's time and utilized that opportunity to explain about your project.
Yes.
It's a great presentation. So first of all, congratulations to you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
As I mentioned earlier, I think you have captured that everything and put it in your presentation. This clearly shows how a real presentation should be there, and with all the concepts in place, how it has to be taken up for execution, and what would be the implementation steps, and how it can be taken up further, what would be the challenges and the barriers, and how to overcome it. So it was a complete presentation, and I think when we go and get implemented about the concept what you have brought in, definitely that's going to help us on a greater way. Congratulations, and thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your presentations.
Thank you, sir.
And thank you to our judges to judge our students and the professional members. Now I kindly request our IITVLC chairman, Dr. Ganesh Cherath, sir, to present his felicitation address. Sir, welcome, sir.
Yes. Good evening to all committee members
Good evening, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Sir, Jairai sir?
Is it audible, sir?
No, sir. Now it is
Sir,
okay,
yes,
sir.
sir.
Video also not. Yes, sir. Continue, sir.
Yes. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir. Now okay, sir. Now okay.
Okay, sir. Yes. Only 1 minute, sir. Sir, can you see my screen, sir? Hello?
Yes, sir. There is some network issue in your signal, sir.
Sir, can you see my screen, sir?
Sir, we are able to see
Tilkan, can you make me a host?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm making you, sir. I have done, sir.
Okay. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir. We can able to see, sir.
Okay. Very good evening to all committee members. Our beloved Honorary Secretary, Dr. L. Ramesh sir, today's judges, Dr. Saravanan, and most of the participants, and Jyoti Swarupan sir, today's judges. And I have seen Silas Stephen and other committee members are actively involved in this competition with our beloved students also nicely presented. I'm very happy that we are celebrating the energy conservation. Before that, I wish to say some few words about the energy, what is energy, and why we need to conserve energy. Energy can neither be created nor it can be destroyed. It can only be converted from one source to another. For example, one room heater, electrical energy is converted into thermal energy. The same way, the turbine converts mechanical energy stored in steam to electrical energy. Energy can be broadly divided into two categories. One is renewable energy, and another one is non-renewable energy. So all of you know that renewable energy can be generated continuously, practically without any decay of source. That is, renewable energies are solar, wind, geothermal, hydro, biomass, tidal. These are all renewable energies. Whereas what is a non-renewable energy? Non-renewable energy cannot be generated again and again from the same source. That is, for example, petroleum products and fossil fuels, coal, uranium, and these are all the non-renewable. We can use it once. Coal is the main ingredient for generation of thermal generation, electricity. So far we depended on the thermal only for base load, and now we are slowly switching over to hydro. Hydro is very minimum, and we are going for solar energy. Why we need energy conservation? That is most important. Energy conservation, we are having a limited source. That is 204 billion units of coal only available in the entire world, globe. And slowly we are introducing at least 2 thermal power plants in a year, at least one country. So in Australia, they totally removed all the thermal power projects and they switched over to 100% renewable energy. Energy conservation, the concept of energy conservation in India has been introduced in the 2001 itself. And demand is power, demand is increasingly higher. So we need to save energy for the future. So the 3 R's, we will be knowing that. One is reduce the consumption. We need to reduce the consumption. Whatever available in the light and fan, we should switch off the electrical equipments, all our systems. If we are not using that, we should switch off the, even we may think the chargers will not consume more, but now the smart meters are taking measurement, even for the chargers, it will be counted. So each and every unit of electricity is precious to us. So we must reduce the consumption and reuse the manufactured products and recycle the raw materials. Whatever available in the, it has to be recycled then and then. So only one example, this is not a New York or somewhere Australia, something like that. It's only Bangalore city. In the night, you can see how much illuminations they have utilized. So we need to reduce the consumption, then only we can able to survive. Why we need consumption? It all depends on the carbon footprint also. When we generate electricity, we need power, we need coal burning, and it will generate all greenhouse gases. So it will harmful for the human being. That's what we are facing the pandemic situation also. It's also one of the reason we are not bothered about the environmental. So we need to conserve energy as well as the environment. In the then only the scheme has to be, it has to be given. What is that? It has to be taken to the root students, student level and family level. Then only we can able to save the country. So with these few words, I congratulate and compliment the judges, Dr. Saravanan sir and Jyotiswaruban sir for nicely interacting with the participants and giving so much ideas to them also. Hope our participants will much get benefited out of this, and they will take forward to the higher next level in the coming days. Thank you very much. I congratulate all the coordinators for coordinating with the students and the I also thank Tilsley. Thank you, Anandal. Thank you for giving me the nice opportunity. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your enlightened presentation about energy conservation. Thank you very much, sir. Now I request our judges to share an experience with these presentations and to conclude this contest with your words.
Thank you, Ganesh. Thank you, Ramesh ji, for organizing this session, and thank you, Tilton, for putting together this event. And thanks to Jyoti sir, who's again aiding me in part of this as a co-judge. It's again, I think, an event which has been conceptualized in a very short duration and executed in style. So that is really a good thing. The one thing which I was about to tell, I clearly explained a bit earlier, that we must have a structured format wherein all the participants would align to that, so that it will be easy for us to understand how and what they are going to say and how they can evaluate them on the basis of the project what you have done. So otherwise, I think the energy level and the initiation and the self-initiation of the students and the professional members towards showing interest towards energy conservation was really great, and I appreciate all of them who have participated. More than who is going to win or lose, that is not an issue. Who have taken their time out of their routine schedule and come over here and presented, that really matters. And I thank you for that opportunity also. Thanks again, and wish you all the very best. Thank you, sir.
Good evening. It's really good event. First of all, congratulate and thank you for the participants really, and the students. They are busy for the preparation of the examinations in the way, and they came here to present this innovative topic on energy conservation. First of all, really thank you for both of professional members as well as our the students participants. We know you are committed actually. In between, you came here for presentation first of all, and good presentations. So starting from your microgrid press concept or your street light concept or energy wall, something more concept from both sides, professional side as well as your student side. They show the uniqueness, to the innovative way to conserve the energy, and we myself and are expecting some analysis like your idea gives how much amount of energy you saved. And that is expectation from our side actually. This is the innovative concept. We go for analysis. This much of energy is saved in terms of cost or something expected. That is the only thing expected from your. And many of us give this calculation also, right? This much of if you implement this kind of activities, this kind of innovation, amount of power can be gain. That is things. So when you type on the ways to conserve energy, there are hundreds of tips available in the net actually, right? The first thing we used to tell your students is first the awareness you need for starting from your home, right? Switching on and switching off your fan. Whenever you're not using any devices, please switch off it. Because we know how much amount we are spending for generating a 1 kilowatt power. Maybe tons of coal, maybe some 1,000 liters of water, right? So it is in terms of power I'm saying actually. So we are responsible because mostly we are engineers. We are more responsible to conserve the energy. First of all, starting from our home. That is something you come to your mind actually. And once again, I congratulate and thank you for all the participants plus organizers, right? Really in a short duration, they organized well this competition. Wish you all the best. Thank you so much and thank you for the opportunity. Bye.
Thank you, Dr.
Sir, one thing I want to. Sir, only one minute, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, Ramesh. Sir,
yes, sir. Yes.
Only one information I wish to give. Only one information I wish to give, sir.
Yes, sir.
Actually, for establishing a 2 into 660 megawatt, that is 1,320 megawatt, the cost of establishment is nearly 13,000 crores.
Okay.
So it roughly comes about 10 rupees per over 1 unit. So we are giving it free. We are giving it free for agriculture, and theft is there, line loss is there. Everything we have to meet. So it is our responsibility to conserve energy so that we can minimize the cost of production and the cost of generation also. That is the concept. Okay. We may not know, the ordinary people may not know what is the cost of generation. We are charging only 1 rupee from the domestic. Okay. But what is the cost? 10 to 12 rupees the government is paying. That is the we must know. That is it.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. So thank you so much, all our members and partners and judges. And actually, we have 1,200 professional members. We want to know the contribution of that is the initiative which we started, but I don't know why they not responded seriously, professional, but students responded. We got 20 entries from the students. Out of 20 entries, today we invited 10 students for presentation. Out of 10, around 7 students presented today. Student point of view, it is okay. But professionals, I don't know what is the issue with the professionals, because we want to conduct some event for professionals. That is a particular reason which we thought of initiated. We will again check it with them. What is the, maybe we, Saravanan sir, actually we given very clearly in this contest, for professional, if they have to implement anything, then only they have to present.
Okay.
So I hope that there is a problem, I hope. So because the implementation, if you tell, then a lot of people will get away from the competition.
Correct.
That is what which I also felt after that, because we made purposely in the poster, professionals implementation is must, students idea is okay.
Enough.
Like that only we actually made. That is the reason. Okay. Anyway, it is a good start. We can fine tune it and we will announce the result tomorrow. So thank you so much all who participated, and some members participated in the initially in the Zoom. After that they left after their presentation, and those who participated now, and I hope some students, 1 or 2 students, due to the internet issue, Charulada and some 3 or 4 members, they are not able to connect, and so maybe we will check it with them what are the things which we need to do. Thank you so much and Happy New Year all the members. Our committee members, we will have our meeting on 31st. Again we will meet on 31st for our committee meeting.
Thank you. New Year kondadavada.
Just a half an hour meeting, sir.
Okay.
Half an hour meeting, we will finish it.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.